hey there, it's me, Pizza Ryan. You just caught me working on my Nissan here. I'm doing some electrical work. We're rewiring how the wideband's going to be getting its power and its negative, because we had some issues, as you may have seen in another video. But while I'm doing that, I thought I'd tell you a nice quick story about how Steven and I became great, grandiose friends, and how Steven got into cars, from my perspective, of course. See, when we were first becoming friends, Steven wasn't actually into cars at all. I was the crazy car guy, and he was the academic. He was not the aristocratic type to be messing around with sporty old cars, so I realized if we were going to be really good friends, I was going to have to change that on some level, so brought up my Forza Motorsport 2 on, oh well, yeah, I fucked that up. Well, I brought Forza Motorsport up to Corvallis, where Steven was living and going to school, and had him sit down and choose a car on the game that he was going to pick as his favorite car. That car was a C3 Corvette, actually, believe it or not. That was Steven's first automotive dream car. We just thought it'd be so cool if he, had some old V8 Chevy to be rolling around in. Obviously, Steven never got that, but at the time, Steven was driving his 2001 Acura Integra LS. B18, 5-speed manual. As much torque as a kitchen blender. It was great. So with my bad influence, I convinced him he needed to sell the Acura and get a cooler car. So the car he decided to get was a first-gen Subaru Forester. First year even, 1998. Because I was like, dude, you can get this Forester, you can do all your camping and stuff, and we can throw a nice intake and exhaust on it. It'll get hella good gas mileage, be even faster. Just be super awesome. Man, did you see this work though? Did you see that? I just whittled that wire away, nice and slowly, making sure not to do it wrong. Now I'm going to take this and just wrap it right around and then tape the whole thing up with a bunch of black electrical tape. That's high quality electrical work. That's why people tune into this show, actually. They know that we're really good at doing car stuff. So anyway, Steven gets the Forester, and then I have him order an intake from a wonderful place called Andy's Autosport. And, they sent an intake that wouldn't work for his car. And that was his first major disappointment as a car enthusiast, because the intake was not going to work unless we did some ghetto-ass stuff at Home Depot to make it work, which we did, and it did kind of work, but it never increased horsepower or fuel economy, so that was really cool of me to tell Steven to do that. Then the Forester sucked a whole bunch because it was a Subaru, and he sold it, and then he got his 2004 Subaru WRX. I know what you're thinking, like, wow, Steven was a Subaru guy first? I mean, yeah, he kind of technically was. Steven was all about the Subaru all-wheel drive Hubble blown head gasket game, and his Impreza actually had the blown head gasket deal going on, so that was kind of funny. Eventually, after many, many millions of dollars and years of disappointment, he did get rid of the WRX and bought the Lexus LS 400. And then I think like a year or so after the LS 400, he bought the Prelude, and that was around 2016 when we started filming our first videos. And I think you kind of know the rest of the history there. Now I'm going to plug this wire in, and I have no idea where it is, which makes it way more difficult. Yeah, this is a real buzzkill. You little bastard. Oh, there it is! Oh, awesome. Okay. Look at that! Happy as a clam. Well, all I gotta do now is put the trim back together and screw some stuff in, and I think that's gonna wrap up this really great, really successful Carfoolery Extra electrical tape moment. Can't wait to see you again.